was amazing. You knew that Colin loved Roxanne
Colin
Shante.
has to lead into our show every day with a Colin track.
We want that?
No.
No. Oh, welcome to Speak for Yourself, presented by Hyundai. This is not BET. I'm Marcelo. That's Emmanuel Acho. I can't believe Colin had those lyrics. That was sweet. Bars. We got a packed show right here, so let's get it started with Tom Brady, who will be facing Aaron Rodgers for only the third time in his career Sunday when the Bucs host the Packers on Fox. Brady is widely considered to be the GOAT, but that status doesn't seem like a big deal to Packers wide receiver Davante Adams. Adams said, quote, "I don't care if it was Nate Peterman or Tom Brady on the other side." Ooh, Acho. Should teams still fear Tom Brady? Fight word.
Ooh, I like that bold statement that Davante Adams put out there.
Oh.
You shouldn't still fear Tom Brady. You should still, though, respect Tom Brady. Let me tell you, it's a notch. It's a couple notches down. In the game of football, there is the figure of speech any given Sunday.
Yeah, right.
The difference is, with Tom Brady, it was every given Sunday. Because you knew Tom Brady was going to ball every given Sunday. However, with Tom Brady now, it is he may ball on any given Sunday. Week 1, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Week 2, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Then he starts to ball. Week 3, 3 touchdowns, no picks. 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. But then week 5, 1 touchdown and no picks. Tom Brady don't know what you're going to get. Is it Jekyll? Is it Hyde? Tom Brady, you used to get it every week, week in, week out. He made you fear him. But now, Tom Brady, I'm not so scared. I could talk to y'all, America, but I'd rather show y'all. We can take a look. You can pick the Saints. You can pick the Chargers. I got tape. It's better than a full screen. Because, Marcellus, Tom Brady can't do what he used to do. The field out. Tom Brady, he can't make that throw anymore. It turns into a pick 6. If y'all can run the tape,
I'm watching.
Tom Brady, what he used to be able to do, he can't. Look at it against the Saints game. Janoris Jenkins, he's waiting on it. Field out, Tom Brady off his back foot. The field out is you're throwing from the field, throwing the out route. It's about 27 yards in the air. Oh, that's a pick. Give me that. I need that. See, Marcellus.
Give me that money.
Tom used to be able to make that throw in his sleep. Field out's not a big deal. But now, them things going the other way for 6. So I don't fear Tom Brady because he can't do what he used to be able to do. Wow. I still respect him, though, and revere him as the GOAT.
Wow, it's amazing how you look at Tom Brady in a different uniform and think that's not the same guy.
It's not.
Oh, you falling victim to that as well. Halloween is coming, so
it is.
Don't be fooled by all the costumes. There's still the real same people underneath the costume. Hell yeah, you better fear Tom Brady. Do you understand who Tom Brady still is?
Who is he?
This is the same Tom Brady who is going out there right now. And in terms of his success, let's say this. Let's start with the deep ball, since you want to show some film that took forever to get to. Good Lord, can you hurry up? Tom Brady has thrown the same amount of deep passes that have been completed as Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Mr. Dink and Dunk Tom Brady. Everyone says all he can do is long handoffs. Why does he have 18 20-yard or plus completions? Same as Aaron Rodgers. So let's just get that myth out the way. Now let's talk about Tom Brady in terms of what he's been doing every single game. Already has 2 games with 3+ passing touchdowns this season. Oh, what? Tom Brady is doing that? I thought we didn't have to fear this guy. This is the same Tom Brady was Offensive Player of the Week. Oh, I thought we don't have to fear this guy. Tom Brady is going out there and learning on the fly and still having impact that is going to lead this team, hopefully, to a divisional championship. You know what that means with Tom Brady? That means all of a sudden it's time for a chance in the dance in the playoffs. But Tom Brady is fine, learning on the fly, but still putting up some great numbers.
Man, Marcellus, you're far, far, far off on this one. Tom Brady still has a lot of completions down the field because he has the most attempts. Tom Brady has the most passing attempts, leads the NFL in yards traveling 20, in balls traveling 20 yards or further. The problem is his passer rating on those same passes are 10th. So while he does it the most, he does it the least effectively. But let me give you an analogy which we can both rock with.
Let's go.
Early on, when you're in college, right? When you go to lift weights, and even after college, sometimes you don't need a spotter, right? Because you know, oh, this weight ain't nothing. You get under the squat rack, 315.
Oh, 315?
315.
Oh, you got some
get under the squat rack, 315. It's like, oh, I'm good.
You're good.
But as you start to get older, you're like, spot. Can I get a spot? You start to look around the weight room for anybody.
Sure.
Come help me.
Oh, really?
2007, Tom Brady didn't need a spotter. 11, Tom Brady didn't need a spotter. Even as recently as 2016, Tom Brady didn't need a spotter. Wow. He didn't need anybody to come help him. You're not looking for a spot. But now in Tampa, Tom Brady needs a spotter because if Tom Brady does not have help, significant help from his defense, who, by the way, #2 defense in the National Football League. It really should be the defense we're talking about, but it's fine. We can talk about the GOAT because of what he's done in years past. Tom Brady now needs a spot, Marcellus. He didn't need one before. That's why I don't fear Tom Brady, because he can't do it like he could do it back when he could do it.
Oh, wow. Man, a guy who's top 5 in touchdown passes thrown this year at the age of 43 is a guy you shouldn't fear. He's top 5. Now, I ain't say it was 1 through 4. He 5th, but he's in the top 5. This is Tom Brady we're talking about. Come on, man. He became the oldest player to ever throw for 5 touchdown passes. He just continues to break records, and you guys continue to doubt him. Tom Brady's one of only 6 quarterbacks averaging over 275 passing yards a game. The other 5 names, I will say, are all in the MVP conversation. We got Derek Carr, we got Josh Allen, we got Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers. So if I'm in the conversation with the guys who are doing it the best, and some of them half my age, how in the hell you don't fear me now? It has to just be the uniform change. Everyone keeps saying, oh, you're getting the Arians bump. That's what happens. You get into this offense. Tom Brady has been doing this. His last 11 games, we're talking about a guy who's had 3 or more touchdown passes. That's 4th most in the NFL, only behind Mahomes, Breeze, and Wilson. So we're going back to 2018, where you said, was he declining then? Because you're not factoring in everything in totality. Tom Brady is still Tom Brady, a guy that's going to lead an offense and put you in position to win.
Marcellus, we know this. We know Tom Brady is not making the mistake of forgetting what down it is. In years past. We've never seen that. We had a 20-year sample size, and we ain't never see it.
You didn't have your notes before the show started. What were your notes?
Look, he's not making that mistake, and we know he's not. What else do we know about Tom Brady?
What?
I'm not scared of a check down Charlie.
I just said he has the most long...
He has attempts.
And completion.
Because he has attempts. His 10th passer rating as far as passes traveling 20 yards or more. But what does he have? He's 2nd in the NFL in targets to running backs. Bruce Arians' offense, a guy who is known to throw the ball down the field every 6 plays, and Tom Brady is 2nd in targeting your running backs out the backfield. To put that in perspective, America,
let's go.
Jameis Winston at this point in last year was 23rd throwing the ball to the running backs, meaning Jameis Winston wasn't even looking for them running backs. You want me to throw it to you?
How'd that turn out?
He just only had 5,000 passing yards.
How'd that turn out?
He had 30 passing touchdowns.
How did empty calories look? How'd that feel on the body? Empty calories.
I'm not about to play with you. This ain't a bag of potato chips. Tom Brady is, my issue is why I don't fear him is this.
Okay.
Last year, years past, Tom Brady, even if he was going to check down Charlie, he could hurt you. James White, 87 receptions one year. Rob Gronkowski was actually separating from defenders. Tom Brady could hurt you in the method in which he had to start to operate as a quarterback because his arm was deteriorating. Now, it's just not the same as consistently. Tom Brady threw for 5 touchdown passes just 2 weeks ago. I'm not saying he can't get you.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is, you knew Tom Brady was going to get you every single time back in the day. Now, yeah, he might get you, but he might not. As a defender, come on, all right, let's just be real. Let's be real.
Sometimes I hate when you do this. That means you've been lying this whole time.
Sometimes
we gotta be real now.
Because sometimes I put on a show. Then sometimes I just like to talk to you.
I told y'all.
Let me just talk to you, bro. You played in the league much longer than I did. You did.
I did.
You're not scared of Tom Brady right now.
You want to hear it?
You're not scared of Tom
Brady. You know why I know I would be scared of Tom Brady?
You're not. Yeah, I know you wouldn't be.
No, I would. Let's keep it 1,000.
Keep it 1,000 for me.
Devontae Adams just told me he's scared of Tom Brady. Think about it. Think about who you are if you're Devontae Adams and you say, I don't care if he's Nathan Peterman or Tom Brady. What? Wait a minute. That means that guy who you're talking about is the man. You know why? You never say that when the other player is sorry. Do you hear these comments if you're going against a sorry quarterback? Let's say Carson Wentz right now, your boy. If you play, I don't care if he's Nathan Peterman or Carson Wentz. You don't say that because you don't punch down. But you make these comments in context when you know you're going against somebody big time. I don't care if he's Emmanuel Acho or Mike Tyson. Guess what I'm saying? He might be somebody that could bring me pain. The only reason this leaves your mouth as a competitor is you're looking up to that guy. So if you're looking up to him, you better fear him.
The argument you make is decent. The problem is this. You're talking about 2 names. You should no longer fear Tom Brady based on the performance. The name Tom Brady, oh my God. Yeah. Did you just say Tom Brady? But my Iron Mike is still a dog. but you shouldn't fear this Mike Tyson like you would have feared 28-year-old Mike Tyson. But just because you hear Mike Tyson, you're going to run. I'm saying this.
You seen them videos?
I know I haven't.
Ask Roy Jones.
I'm scared. I'm a little scared.
Roy Jones was trying to get out the fight.
I am a little scared. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I would still be scared of Mike Tyson.
Stop.
But as far as Tom Brady, the Tom Brady now, Marcellus, if I'm looking at the tape, and we've been in these meeting rooms before. You and I have both been in these meeting rooms before. If I'm looking at the tape and I say, oh, did he just throw a pick six on this field out? What am I doing? Tom Brady can't throw the field out. Okay, but maybe it was a fluke. Wait, whoa, was it one? Somebody bring up the Chargers tape. Chargers tape just 2 weeks ago, 29 yards, field out again. Not only a pick six.
Bad receiver.
As a defender, you are now licking your chops. I've been in these rooms where it's like, oh, I'm not only going to steal this, Tom Brady's going to go on my highlight tape. You could never utter that before about Tom Brady.
But you
could never utter that before, and now you can.
You just saw Tom Brady after the first game. I wouldn't even call it a struggle when he went out there against the Saints. It's the first time you're going against a team that's won a division 3 straight years. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. You get called out by your coach. You know what he just ran off after that? 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Player of the week, one of those weeks. And that's not a guy to fear. You got to add that to what he already was. Am I saying this is Tom Brady peak power? Hell no. And I'm saying even a Tom Brady 1 notch down from his greatness is still not higher than 90-some% of all the quarterbacks out there. Yes, that's why this leaves Davante Adams' mouth. If this was just a no-name quarterback, if this was a no-fear quarterback or a scrub quarterback like Nathan Peterman, you have nothing to say. But the only reason he's taking this shot because he knows this is a shot up. And he may have to come back and regret this. Coming up at the top of the hour, Andy Dalton is in the huddle now in Dallas. We'll tell you if we're confident his Cowboys can win the NFC East. But first, there's breaking news in L.A. My Clippers are reportedly hiring Ty Lue as their next head coach. We'll tell you if we like the move next. Oh, you know we